Hello, everyone. This is Shreya, and I welcome you all in the second episode of our very newly launched podcast program series that is Speak to Leaders, a program which connects the students with great achievers in their life. Presented by Eloquence Club, a club which celebrates the quality of your communication skills. For our second episode, we today here have Rashmi Kumari ma'am, a person who managed tracking a package of 45 LPA in this tough and competitive market. Along with that, in her college time, she has managed being a RTU gold medalist. Very good evening, ma'am, and we are so thankful to you and for your words and your time. Ma'am, for beginning this evening, it would be so great for us if we have an introduction of yours from your side.
Yeah, hi everyone. I am Rashmi. I am currently working as a software engineer too at Intuit on a product called QuickBooks that is used by like millions of small businesses around the world every single day. I was born and brought up in Bihar. I did my schooling from Central Hindu Girls School BHU, Varanasi, and then went on to do my engineering from Arya College, Jaipur. And somewhere along that journey, I fell in love with tech, not just writing code, but just the idea of that a few lines of code can like quietly solve problems of people. So that's what I love talking about as well. And honestly, I'm actually very excited to be here today.
Okay, we'll keep this very same spirit alive in the whole podcast. So,
Yeah.
ma'am, one question. Like, how did you came across this idea of getting into tech? Was this your dream to be an engineer from the beginning itself?
Uh, Honestly, I never dreamt of becoming an engineer. I always wanted to do something related to civil services around some specifications around some society or something like that. But I would say I just came here after like doing my 10th and 12th in PCM. I was in the speculation whether I should go with IIT or prepare for civil services, but my parents wanted me to do a BTech first, so that's how it started. But after coming into tech, I would say I actually love tech. I love writing codes. I love seeing transformation of code into product and helping people. So yeah, right now I'm kind of enjoying this journey of being an engineer.
Okay. So, ma'am, one more question and one thing that if you are a Bihari and it was your dream to be a civil servant,
Yeah.
that is nothing new. That is
Yeah,
nothing new.
correct.
Okay.
It's true.
So, मैम 45 LPA इस टफ मार्केट में काफी बड़ी चीज लगती है. So how it came to you, like how you went to it?
I would say, I am from a tier 3 college and always knew that. Honestly, the foundation for this answer is the characteristics or maybe the how I took it, like being in a tier 3 college but still having a good dream. So when I joined Arya, I was very clear about one thing that I wanted to do really well in life,
Yeah.
and it was tough for that. I mean, coming from a tier 3 college, what I did was I quite like built my own routine around placements. Even during lectures, wherever I could save some time, I would use it to prepare on the side. I won't sugarcoat it much, but for almost my entire college journey, I was only thinking about placements, coding questions every single day, online contests on weekends, building resume, learning what good projects look like. So that actually eventually became my life. And then I would talk about off-campus placements. I actually applied to thousands of companies. Most never replied. Many rejected. So some even rejected me after the final round. But yeah, I kept showing up, which was not easy. My friends and family supported me a lot during that phase, and slowly that rejection started into interviews. That interviews started turning into offers, and eventually I was able to crack a product-based company.
Okay, so basically your dreams were something which kept you awake.
Correct, correct.
Okay. So to add it, one more question here. We have heard a lot and we know this thing too that you have been a RTU gold medalist in examinations.
Yeah.
Did this thing help?
I would say academics do help in interviews. So yeah, being a good academic student helped me in interviews. And RTU gold medalist is something I was never that student who would dedicate weeks or months for this preparation. I didn't have any formula for that, but I was always using that a system of small and consistent habits that quietly added up. So the first thing was I was paying attention, like really detailed attention in class. I made sure that whatever was being taught, I at least understood the basic concepts there in the lecture itself. So that one habit saved me so much of time. The second thing I would say was the midterm examinations. I never took them like lightly. I actually prepared like for a half of day or a day for midterm exams as well. So yeah, in RTU finals when they came around, I was not learning everything from scratch. I was actually mostly revising them, and most of the concepts I already knew by that time. So yeah, practice. I actually used to practice more questions and spend a good amount of time on PYQs as well. So yeah, a combination of these strategies helped me grabbing like a gold medal at RTU.
Okay, so as I can see this from ma'am's words, that nothing comes eventually. You have to be in practice for all.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So, ma'am, what domain did you choose? Like before getting into the engineering branch, what was your domain?
Domain as in 11th standard or 12th?
Likewise, you chose PCM, and after that, you, as you mentioned, that your parents wanted to continue to BTech.
Yeah.
That after graduation, बच्ची का एक graduation भी हो जाएगी, एक base भी हो जाएगी, फिर civil services में try करेगी. I
Correct.
know. ओके. तो बिफोर दैट आपके मन में कुछ ऐसा था क्या कि नहीं, आई डोंट वांट टू गो इन आईटी और सीएस, या फिर किसी की तरफ जाना है, या फिर इट वाज लाइक कि ओके आई एम गुड टू गो इन एनीथिंग?
Yeah, so जब मैंने कॉलेज ज्वाइन नहीं किया था आई वांटेड टू बिकम अ सिविल सर्वेंट, बट व्हेन माय पेरेंट्स वांटेड कि बीटेक कर लेते हैं, देन आई डिड नॉट हैव एक्चुअली दैट आइडिया कि व्हाट इज CS और IT जॉब रियली लुक लाइक, क्या काम होता है, कैसे होता है. आई वो जस्ट वांटेड वन थिंग कि मेरे को अच्छा प्लेसमेंट चाहिए, आई वांट अ गुड लाइफ अहेड, दैट्स इट. सो व्हेन दे टोल्ड मी कि ठीक है पहले बीटेक कर लेते हैं, आई वाज लाइक कि ठीक है लेट्स स्टार्ट विद दैट. एंड आई वांटेड कि अगर मैं बीटेक कर भी रही हूँ, आई ओनली डोंट want to do BTech just for the sake of like a degree or something. I wanted कि मैं BTech कर रही हूँ तो at least at the at the end of fourth year I would be having something that can actually help lifting my life. So after going to college, actually my sister was already in like a college, and was in IIT, and she knew all these stuffs in the roadmap. So she only pushed me to take like CAC or IT anywhere. So that's how I took IT here at Ara College. And after taking IT, I actually realized how this tech market and things are. And I got to know कि बहुत सारे jobs हैं जो IT and CSE के लिए ही branches के लिए हैं, and they're actually paying really well. That's and money and the life that I wanted for me was only goal. And eventually I tried it like coding and other things, projects, and I liked it. ऐसा भी नहीं था कि मुझे अच्छा नहीं लग रहा था. I think you can't do anything if you don't enjoy it. So yeah, I kind of liked it. I kind of enjoyed it. That's why I actually prepared for it, and yeah, that's how I got a tech role.
Okay, ma'am, now I have a question. uh, as of you said that your sister was there to insist कि okay chalo get into this.
Yeah.
Ma'am, the current scenario of the society is that the trends get twisted day by day. कुछ तो पहले मार्केट में कोई सी लैंग्वेज को ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंस मिल रही थी, मे बी अगले महीने में किसी और चीज को मिल जाए. तो फॉर योर जूनियर्स आपकी क्या एक एडवाइस होगी कि व्हाट ब्रांच यू शुड टेक?
Yeah, अभी तो AI की वजह से people are like shifting towards some EC or mechanical and civil. I've actually seeing it on internet these days. But I would say कि ठीक है, I mean interest is something so basically 11 12th के बच्चों को नहीं पता होता कि कौन सी जॉब में उनका इंटरेस्ट है actually, because they don't know coding, how coding looks like, how tech jobs look like. They even don't know कि civil engineering कैसी होगी. And it could be possible कि बाद में वो चीज़ तुमने जो ब्रांच ले ली वो बाद में अच्छा ना लगे, राइट? दैट्स व्हाई आई थिंक द फर्स्ट ईयर, दैट्स हाउ द फर्स्ट ईयर प्रोग्राम लाइक curriculum is designed for. Basically, in first year they teach you a lot of subjects, right? Not just your coding subjects. Even if you're from CSE or IT, they do teach you like mechanical, physics, and chemistries and other stuffs, so that in that period you'll realize where is your interest. And if you're actually interested in tech, you can actually go forward with CS and IT. And if you're no, if you're not interested in all that, even though that is the case, I would say like give it a try. Give it like try coding for a while and then see how it goes. Also, for the current market scenario, I would say do not stuck to a particular tech or a coding language. Be like versatile, and like be you have to be someone who can actually code in any language. You have to be someone who is ready to uh, move from their comfort zone. So this is how, I mean, tech is right now. You can't say I'm just a Java developer, मुझे सिर्फ Java में ही coding आती है. You need to be someone who can actually code in Java, Python, C++, or whatever the language is. And right now, AI and everything is so much in conversation today. I think even I joined, I didn't know AI and other stuffs. But being in tech for a while, I know like if there is something that is coming today new, I learn it and use it. If something would come tomorrow, I'm ready to learn it tomorrow and then use it. You can't say I'll just get a job and अब उसके बाद कुछ काम नहीं है, ऐसा नहीं होगा. Tech jobs में you have to learn every day. That's the thing.
Okay, so basically being tougher these days is not being a rock. Being tougher these days is being water, who's very, fluidy, who can flow where can. So ma'am, next question. 45 LPA के पहले की भी काफी एक बड़ी जर्नी रही होगी. It is said कि लोग एक ट्रेडमार्क देख लेते हैं, लोग सक्सेस देख लेते हैं. तो मैम इसके पीछे की क्या जर्नी थी?
Journey ऐसी कुछ नहीं है, but yes, as I mentioned, my day was only revolving around coding questions, contests, resume, projects, and that was my life then. But yes, I would say people do see the outcome that I'm doing well in my life. I got a good offer, but the journey is not just getting the offer. I actually, that is not, I'm just not saying it, but I actually applied for 1,000 plus companies. And my daily routine was to wake up in the morning and apply for like 20-30 jobs. And then after even coming back from the college, I used to apply for 20-30 jobs more. So that was my routine, and it was not like कि rejections नहीं मिलते थे. I used to get rejected. Some तो बस ऐसे apply करने के तुरंत बाद ही rejection आ जाता है. So this was also the case. But as I mentioned, my friends and family were very supportive in that phase, and I felt like giving up so many times. But something I would say, I actually, my dream, I actually loved my dream. I wanted it so badly that even things were not turning good, I was like consistent, and I, yeah, kept showing. So this is how I managed things.
So consistency is the key. I have got this. Now one question, ma'am. As you said कि मैं सुबह 20 से 30 कंपनीज में अप्लाई करती थी and then after that being back. तो I am also a student, engineering student, doing that myself. But क्या होता है ना मैम, स्टूडेंट्स को पता ही नहीं है कि अप्लाई कैसे करना है.
Correct.
तो मैम वो जानना है कि how to apply, with what mindset and what skill set.
Yeah, that is actually true कि बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स को नहीं पता कि अप्लाई कैसे करते हैं. इवन दे आर नॉट अवेयर कि इन जॉब मार्केट में व्हाट आर द स्किल्स दैट दे रिक्वायर, हाउ टू एक्चुअली प्रिपेयर फॉर दोज companies or those roles. So that is there. That's why I think called like, if you have someone known who actually knows कि कैसे prepare करना है क्या, that in that case you have an edge. Similar to my case, I was actually aware of the process and what is actually to prepare, what to not. So these things were there. But I would say कि apply करने में people do say कि बहुत profiles के like job profiles के according तुम resume बनाओ. But that is actually very tough. You, if you're applying for like 1,000 plus companies, right? This is not
Yeah.
something that you can do every time. You're just rectifying or changing your resume and then applying. This is not something that is realistic. So I would say keep a very like ST profile resume, like combination of your dev work, combination of your programming, coding skills, competitive skills, and like combination of all these skills, that will look general SD role, that will like work for general SD role. Keep resume like that. And I would say कि apply में, actually I'm aware of that extension called Simplify. So that is the, there's an extension, you can save your all the information there, and you can just apply to any portal using Simplify. So that actually can save your time of 5-10 minutes of applying to every job. And basic information like cover letter and other things are not that important, especially at the freshers role. So yeah, resume is the only key while you're applying to any job. So keep your resume like really really good.
Okay. So basically, for a fresher or for anyone out there, at first you need to have a good, decent resume.
Yeah,
Okay. So now, ma'am, आपने बताया कि how not everyone knows, and also not everyone has the edge of having someone known to the field.
correct.
So 3 or 4 points which you'll advise कि अगर आप जा रहे हो इस फील्ड में तो ये तीनों चारों चीजें तो आप फॉलो करते ही जाना. तो ऐसी क्या चार तीन चार चीजें होंगी?
तीन चार चीज ऐसी कोई नहीं है, बट आई थिंक if you actually love your dream that much, then you can actually make your own path. बाकी
Yeah.
तीन चार चीजें अगर ऐसी कुछ होना हो तो आई वुड सजेस्ट स्टार्ट विद द बेसिक प्रोग्रामिंग. पिक एनी वन ऑफ कोडिंग लैंग्वेज. इट्स नॉट लाइक कि Java is really good and or better than C++. It's not the case. Just pick one language. And how would you decide which language to pick? Just try out. Watch some videos of C++ or Java and see how actually confident you are while writing the code. Which language you feel more comfortable in by watching like 4-5 videos. You'll see that what which language is more like attracting you. So in that basis, just choose a language and start with the basic programming. If you are starting, I would suggest there's a platform called HackerRank. Go to HackerRank, solve that language specific questions, 50, 100 questions, and that's how you can build your basics and foundations. After that, I would say go to DSA. I mean, go for DSA. DSA is the key for your placements. And just start doing practicing questions. Even if you're able to do like a single question or a couple of questions in a day, it is fine. So yeah, in tech you need to have good coding skills, like really good coding skills. And this is the only skill which will take a lot of time in preparation or building. Like later other skills are also there, like maybe communication or networking. But still I feel if you are really good, you can even get a referral from a stranger. These things actually help you. So yeah, skill coding is it should be our main like target.
Okay. So ma'am, I have a question. I am telling you a pattern. तो मैं जैसे आपको पैटर्न बताऊंगी ना, आप उस हिसाब से मुझे बताना. Look, cracking placement is something totally कि अगर आप placement cell में जाके बैठ गए, then it's on your ability, skills, and especially how you express it, how you put it down, and also that depends more or less on your confidence as well. तो मैं आपको एक पैटर्न बता दूँ. आप प्लीज मेरे को उस पैटर्न पे डिक्टेट कर देना कि प्लेसमेंट सेल तक बैठने के लिए यू हैव टू फॉलो दीज पैटर्न्स. ओके. फॉर एग्जांपल, वी आर कंडक्टिंग अ पॉडकास्ट टुडे. तो द स्टेप्स वुड बी, सबसे पहले राइटिंग स्क्रिप्ट, asking the guests if they're okay with it or not, then sitting in the podcast, introduction, brief about the guest, and then finally starting up with the questions. तो ऐसे क्या पैटर्न होगा कि making a road map, then preparing and all of that.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that I'm telling this from a person who has just like entered the college, like from a very first
Yeah.
student perspective. As I mentioned, you should start with a programming language. Pick one programming language and practice questions from Hacker Rank. It's a really good, like beginner friendly website. Also, like picking a programming language doesn't mean we just go through the basic concepts. I would say watch some videos. Like there are so many YouTube videos. YouTube पे बहुत अच्छी videos हैं. C++ के भी, Java के भी, and other programming languages. Even if you are taking Python. So वो YouTube से जाके उन programming languages के basic concepts को समझना is like a basic first step that you should do. उसके बाद you can go to HackerRank and practice questions. After you feel confident in that basic questions of that programming language, go for small contests. There's a website called CodeChef. अब तो शायद इतना लोग नहीं देते हैं, but CodeChef is a very good website if you're actually learning. Like if you're like first second year student, you can practice good questions from CodeChef or HackerRank. There's so many contests going on. Try to give those contests. Basically उसमें ना बहुत वर्ड प्रॉब्लम्स टाइप के क्वेश्चंस होते हैं. सो इट्स जस्ट नॉट कि तुमने कोडिंग क्वेश्चंस की प्रैक्टिस करी, उससे उसके अलावा तुम्हारे क्वेश्चंस को समझने की प्रैक्टिस भी हो जाती है. ऑल्सो देर इज अ वन गुड थिंग अबाउट दीज प्लेटफॉर्म्स कि पूरा पूरा कोड लिखना पड़ता है. लीड कोड एंड द अदर प्लेटफॉर्म्स, वहाँ पे सिर्फ फंक्शन लिखना पड़ता है. मोस्ट ऑफ द इंटरव्यूज में भी शायद सिर्फ फंक्शन ही लिखना हो, बट आई थिंक फर्स्ट और सेकेंड ईयर में यू शुड प्रैक्टिस कि पूरा पूरा कोड लिखना आए, so that you'll understand ki what exactly you're writing in each and every line of the code. See, coding language or any programming language is not something जो हम बचपन से पढ़ रहे हैं हिंदी language और English language की तरह, right? So understanding coding language is also very difficult, and the first step should be to understand that language and then practice basic questions. After you are comfortable, I would say go for DSA. There's a YouTuber very famous, Striver Take You Forward. So many good tutorials of DSA, almost covering all the data structures are there. इसके अलावा इससे कि आदित्य वर्मा की भी प्लेलिस्ट सच हैं डीएसए के ऑन यूट्यूब. दीज आर ऑल फ्री कोर्सेज. आई वुड लाइक टू मेंशन कि मैंने कहीं से भी कोई भी पेड कोर्सेज नहीं सिर्फ पढ़ाई नहीं करी. आई फील कि मार्केट में इतने अच्छे फ्री कोर्सेज हैं, देयर इज नो नीड फॉर पेड कोर्सेज. So yeah, data structures ki preparation is something that is really important, and you can do it easily from YouTube. After you feel confident in that data structure, you can practice questions from LeetCode. LeetCode is a gem. Every interview, be it any company, LeetCode is something that even we do. Like even if as a software engineer, if you want to switch, make a switch as SD1 or SD2 role, LeetCode is something that people like first the thing to do is the LeetCode only. So yeah, lead code, practice lead code as much as you can. So third, fourth year mein, this is something that you should do. Apart from that, I would say build a good resume. I think resume is something people say, not people doesn't say it loud, but resume is something that is underrated. I would say resume plays a really important role while you apply, especially for the off campus. Your resume should be, it should be something that stands out in the like entire market, right? अभी बहुत लोग हैं अप्लाई करने के लिए, तो रेज्यूमे में ऐसी ऐसी चीज़ें होनी चाहिए, चाहे वो प्रोजेक्ट्स हो या आपके कोडिंग के अचीवमेंट्स हो, जो बहुत स्टैंड आउट करे. उसको देख के ऐसा लगना चाहिए रिक्रूटर को कि या दिस स्टूडेंट हैज़ डन समथिंग अदर दैन the other student, other than the college, be it competitive programming. That's why I say कि contest देने से, उसकी ranking लिखने से, या फिर क्या क्या competitions हो रहे हैं, ये सब लिखने से और वो सब देने से बहुत अच्छा इम्पैक्ट पड़ता है रिज्यूमे में. यू विल राइट ना कि मेरे रिज्यूम कि मैंने इस कॉन्टेस्ट में इस रैंक तक परफॉर्म किया. That actually gives you an edge that this student is doing really well, even if that student is in college. So yeah, building resume, building good projects, and then while interview preparation, I would say DSA के अलावा CA subjects is something that is asked mostly. So you need to prepare OOPS, operating systems, computer networks, and all that we study in college. So this should be your like pattern and a roadmap.
Okay. There. Okay, ma'am. So आप भी college से जा रहे हो. You were also maybe a hostler, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I was a hostel.
तो क्या होता है ना कि काफी समझ तो आ जाता है कि मैं ये करना है. And also I agree to the statement that every person has their own personality and individuality.
Yeah.
But like, and they do have their own timing slots. But what was your routine in your college time?
As I mentioned, but yeah, that's true कि most of the students are like कि जो रात में जग के पढ़ते हैं, but I was the one जो सुबह, I'm actually very productive in the mornings. So yeah, my routine would be like waking up really early, 5, 4, sometimes 6. I mean, like it varies, depends कि मेरा एक दिन का क्या goal है. So before starting my day, even I think at the previous day's night, I used to prepare a list to what all I need to do like the next day. So I used to plan my day, ki what all I want to cover in that day. I usually wake up in the morning and start, basically my day starts with the lead code question. Daily के lead code पे questions आते हैं every day, right? And GFG पे भी आता है. So I used to start with my day with solving the couple of questions, one from lead code and the GFG. Those are like the daily problem of the day, something like that. So after that, if I get time in the morning, then मैं वहाँ पे apply करती थी jobs and all के लिए. अगर I was really in hurry, then I used to go to college. And college में तो basically इतने सारे काम होते हैं, projects, ये assignments and all. And उसके बीच हमारे lectures जो कि attendance is also important there. So yeah, that's how I manage. I used to sit in the like very first bench only, and then I used to write my assignments there only. I wanted to finish all my college work in my 9 to 3 only, so that I would get my like me time or preparation time after coming back from the college. So, or and even if I used to get like a little bit of free time or some teacher is not there or absent, I used to solve questions. So my laptop is something that is always with me. So yeah, after coming back to college, I used to apply for jobs and all, and then prepare like really 4 5 hours for DSA and coding. Also in like third fourth year, I would say sometimes I used to skip college, and like literally I was sitting in the library from like morning 8 to like night 8, like for straight 12 hours I used to study in library, because I was finding it like peaceful place to study.
I feel this was not only your dream.
Yeah,
You, it was your life for 4 years. That if I'm not getting it, there's nothing coming to me if I'm not getting it. Too ideal, literally.
that's
It's
true.
a big applause. Well, apart from that, ma'am, did you participate in any co-curricular or any such activities?
Yeah, actually, I am someone who likes to dance. So yeah, I used to participate in like farewell dances, and I forgot the name of the events, but yeah, I used to perform on the like participate in dance activities. I actually participated in some plays also. So yeah, acting, dancing, and I think anchoring also one time. Yeah, these things I used to do because I used to like it. So yeah, I think no one can actually study for like entire day, an entire week, and entire months. So yeah, I used to give some time to these activities as well. I actually tried going for volleyballs in second year, but I just could not manage my studies with that game. And they were asking us. Actually, they asked us to come for practice every day. That is only for
Ah,
good only, but I was not able to manage that, so I had to drop off from that. But yeah, I participated in some activities of like stage programs, I would say.
okay, so that farewell dance must be Arya Ratan or something
Yeah,
around.
yeah, Ratan, yeah, correct.
So you kept at a priority, which were your studies.
Yeah, that's true.
Was managing academics, being in the lectures, and apart from that, you were focusing more on programming, DSA
Yeah.
questions, and then going for some job or that kind of sorting. So, ma'am, when you were in first or second year, like I'm also a student and my companions too, what happens now? अभी क्या चलता है ना कि इंटर्नशिप तो वो ना अभी भी फॉर्म्स आते हैं वगैरह या फिर देयर आर सो मेनी प्लेटफॉर्म्स लाइक इंटर्नशाला जॉब तो एंड मोर ऑफ इट तो वहाँ पे भी लोग ऐसे क्या इंटर्नशिप के लिए डक इन करते रहते हैं तो इज दिस अ आइडियल स्टेप टू डू
I won't recommend it. So basically, ये मेरे time पे भी होता था. They were my friends who used to like doing freelancing or maybe doing some projects or internship. But I was someone कि अगर इससे कोई मेरा फायदा नहीं हो रहा है, it is not adding up to my skill, right? See,
या
money doesn't matter much when you are in college, but if that thing is not adding up to your skill, especially those skills that you require. For example, I wanted to become a software engineer,
या
but I'm doing an internship for a like content writer or something like that. I wouldn't recommend doing it because I feel कि वो time अगर we can utilize and give to our preparation, that can actually help us getting good placements. Even if so, in my case as well, I did not I had not any internship offers like that. So basically, our college has also that criteria that you can't intern for like 2 or 3 months anywhere after. Like I'm not sure अभी है या नहीं, but उस time जैसा था you can't intern like in companies outside Jaipur or something like that. But I would say कि if that is internship is adding to your skill that you actually wanted to have, then it is fine. No matter is it paid or not, you can do that internship. But if you feel कि वो बस time जा रहा है and just for the sake of experience and saying कि I had an internship, it is not a good idea to do that.
Ma'am, how the idea of hackathon stand up in your mind?
A hackathons is actually a good idea because in hackathons you are building something, right? And after cracking interviews, you land up at any company, you are going to build something. So
Hmm.
hackathons are a good idea, but this still has a something. You should be doing some development. It's not like that you are just participating in the hackathon just because your friends are doing it or going for it, or your friends are only coding, you are just here to prepare a ppt or something like that. That is something you should not do. I mean, I would recommend, even if that is a small project or anything like a piece of code, but write it. I mean, writing a piece of code is something that you can do in hackathons. Preparing ppt is something ki theek hai wo to karna hi hai. You all, I mean, a team, any everyone should in the team like can do it together. But writing code is something everyone should do in the team.
Okay, ma'am. So one question, and I have this personal, very personal question. That what these days? Sorry if someone is getting offended of this, but these days, writing a piece of code is not something writing real time code. It has become these days giving a prompt to the AI and then getting it.
Yeah.
So is that, even if you're a good at coding, is that a good idea to use, like using chat and whatnot, Claude maybe? If that something should be used.
I would say कि if you're a student,
Hmm.
don't use AI to that level. I mean, you can use AI, use ChatGPT, use Claude. Just say that this is the piece of code that I have written. Help me correct it. Just do not say that this is a problem I want to solve. Give it like give code to me. Start saying कि you write your code on your own, and if that code is not working, give it to Claude, give it to GPT, and say that correct this code. This way you will also learn, and it will AI is also helping you. See, in the times AI were not there, people used to take help from seniors, elders, and they used to ask you, this is my code, can you help me finding what is correct in that code, right? These days it's very good that you have some tool which can help you grow. So take it like this. It's not like कि तुमने prompt दे दिया और तुमने बोला कि this something I want to build और वो आ गया. ठीक है. As a software engineer we do it at companies because companies को तुम्हारी learning से मतलब नहीं है. They want productivity. They want कि एक दिन में ये काम हो जाना चाहिए. They don't want कि they don't care actually कि हमारी learning हो भी रही है कि नहीं. But when you are a student, learning is something that you need to only care for yourself. When you won't learn it, interviews में क्या होगा? Interview में they don't allow AI and all, right? You have to write. कभी कभी तो physical interviews में जाने पड़ते, right? तो उसमें you have to write your own code. You won't be able to write code if you're only giving prompts to AI. So help low AI ka, but use it wisely, only for your benefit and learning.
Okay, so play the wise game. You
Mhm.
have to do hard work too.
Okay.
Okay, so this is some what, not only his smart work won't pay off anything good to you.
Correct.
Okay, we have discussed about your routine and more of it. Now, ma'am, ऐसे तीन characteristics or key features, because when I'm talking with you, I'm getting a very positive energy. So, what shaped your personality? Any three?
Three things. Okay. Okay, let me pick them up like one by one. I would say first thing is the hard work. I genuinely believe there is no shortcut to anything. I mean, if you really want something like meaningful in my life, you have to do hard work. Talent helps, luck helps, but at the end of the day, the person like who is willing to put in the work, like quietly and every single day, is the one who actually gets there. So first would be the hard work. The second would be, I would say, consistency. I would argue this is even harder than the hard work. Anyone can do hard work for a week or a month, or before an exam or before an interview. But doing like a little hard work every day, putting in that amount of hard work every day in something, even when no one is watching, even when you don't feel like doing it, this is what actually compounds over time. Third one, I would say your desire to keep getting better. I feel if you really, really desire something, not in a restless way, but in a quite steady way, I think this is what separates people who actually plateau from people who keeps growing. So yeah, I honestly feel like everyone should have this like hunger or desire to do really well in life. There's like a small voice inside everyone that keeps saying, yeah, there's more I can learn, there's more I can become, there's more I can achieve. So yeah, these three words I would say: hard work, consistency, and desire to do well in life.
Ma'am, you said that even if no one is watching,
Yeah,
add
correct.
something to it. Even if no one is watching, the universe is watching. And if the universe has watched you hard working, it will pay off so very well. And so it
That's
has.
true. That's true. So you have a when once you have a big dream or something
Yeah,
that you really want to achieve, you have to be true with yourself.
very well said. Okay, ma'am. So in the beginning, I mentioned this that Eloquence Club is a club which emphasizes on the quality of your communication skills. So, ma'am, did this quality brush up your personality or groomed you in any certain manner?
Which quality? Sorry, I missed.
Okay, ma'am, the quality of your communication skills.
Okay, communication. I feel that communication has contributed to my career or interviews because I feel communication is something that is needed when you actually are in interview and you are trying to explain something. So yeah, communication has definitely helped me. Start speaking, practice with your friends, family, even out loud to yourself in your room, in front of mirror. You don't need to don't need to have a coaching class for this. Communication can be improved like by the time, and fluency will come. It's doable thing.
Okay. And ma'am, one advice. ये तो हमने देख लिया कि you have to be hardworking. You have to get that hunger in yourself.
Yeah.
You have to be consistent. Apart from this, like the people, there are so many students who when come to college, there are a lot of new things. No,
Hmm.
college is
Correct.
totally a different environment where you get to live on your own. You have to think of yourself and all such. So one advice which will keep the students away from getting this.
I would say these days I'm seeing people are working hard, they're aware of the process and the path, but they give up easily. I won't say the consistency is easy, it's genuinely hard. There are days when you don't feel like doing it, you'll be tired, days like nothing seems to be working, days when the results just don't show up. I would say no matter how much effort you are putting in, you will face failure. It's not like every successful people you are seeing out there, they have also faced failure. So I would say it's not easy to be consistent, but it's not that hard. And most of the people usually quit. Like they don't quit on day one, they actually quit somewhere in the middle when the journey like feels the heaviest. So I would say don't be just like most of the people. If you have started something and you genuinely want this, please do not give up. Just be consistent. It's not like think if you don't feel like working today, it's not hard, just solve one question, do a couple of questions, it is fine, but just do not stop and keep going.
Okay, so take failures as commas, not as full stop.
Correct.
Ma'am, did you face any time which to you was too heavy to carry up?
Actually so many times, it's not just one time. कितनी बार ऐसा लगा कि यार why I'm doing this, I won't be able to do this. कितनी बार लगा कि इस कॉलेज से भी तो कभी किसी ने नहीं किया, I won't be able to do it. जो करते हैं वो बहुत अच्छे कॉलेज से होते हैं, जो करते हैं वो बहुत टैलेंटेड होते हैं, वो शायद नॉर्मल इंसान नहीं होते, वो एक्चुअली बहुत अच्छे होते हैं स्टार्टिंग से। हमेशा लगता था एक्चुअली। और जब बहुत आस-पास देखती थी तो वो भी ऐसे लोग होते थे जो खुश थे अपने लाइफ में एवरेज करके भी, कि ठीक है कॉलेज में ठीक-ठाक हो जा रहा है, अगर प्लेसमेंट भी मिला तो ठीक, नहीं मिला तो ठीक है। बट हमेशा एज़ आई मेंशन्ड आई वांटेड इट बैडली। सो दैट वाज़ लाइक कि ठीक है लगता था बहुत मुश्किल लगता था, बहुत बार ऐसा लगता था। But yes, as I mentioned earlier, also my friends and family were very supportive, and they were like, they actually believed in me that I would be able to do something good in my life. So yeah, that pushed me to even work hard, and yeah, kept going. So yeah, that helped.
Okay, so basically, to you, bouncing back was the only option.
Yeah.
Okay. Ma'am, what do you feel can keep us alive? Like dreaming, consistency, and sort of this. But जब आप tech field में गए,
Mhm.
तो कौन सी interesting thing थी which kept you very intact to do it?
I would say right now when I'm like not preparing but working as software engineer, I feel कि when you have given some task and you don't know actually कि कैसे करना है, but you somehow start discovering and you find a way कि ऐसे ऐसे हो रहा है ये काम, and then these things actually motivates you कि ठीक है, you didn't know कि कैसे होता था पहले, but now you know कि कैसे होता है, and वहां से जर्नी स्टार्ट करके now you have shipped that work also and that is in prod and people are actually using it. So this is actually no developer is someone जिसको सब पता होता है. We are like कि we learn only by the work we do. So this the complete process कि मुझे कुछ नहीं आता था कि मैंने सीखा वो चीज़ and मैंने बाद में वो develop किया and बाद में वो use भी हो रहा है लोगों को. So this process actually motivates me to continue.
Okay, so basically, कुछ टाइम के लिए इंसान को आगे नहीं देखना चाहिए कि कितना और करना है, पीछे भी देखना चाहिए कि हम कितना और करके आए हैं. That kept you.
Yes, for sure, for sure.
Now, one question. Now, this is something very personal.
Yeah.
And are you still looking up for being a civil servant, or what? You have dropped that idea.
I kind of dropped that plan because it's not like that I've stopped thinking about my career and all. I genuinely want to do good in tech, better in tech, want to switch and all. But I've actually dropped that plan of being a civil servant. There's so many reasons. Actually, I feel like maybe I don't like that work enough. I
Okay.
wanted to become a civil servant that time because I didn't know how tech work goes like, how like field work goes like. But right now I'm kind of liking this work, so yeah, I don't want to be a civil servant anymore.
Okay, so because you got indulged this much in this field, that the one which you thought of
Yeah,
is now your not your mind makeup for future.
correct.
That's great too. I feel everyone should do those things only which they love doing, and you love doing this. So this is very good to go plan. Okay, we have discussed about the routine. अब languages पे आ जाते हैं क्योंकि programming languages. If I'm asking to you, maybe you'll ask me to prepare for C++ or Java, or if I'm asking some other mentor or SD, they may prefer कि you should begin from Python
Yeah,
because it is the easiest most.
yeah.
So आप as a SD, it is said कि do prepare if you want that fluency speed, so you should go with C++. But usually, experts advise Java.
Mhm.
Much I've heard. So, ma'am, Python, keeping that Python aside, C++ or Java means, what do you think is beginner friendly?
I feel Java is not a beginner friendly. Even I tried learning Java, but I found C++ like more easier. So
Yeah,
yeah, I feel C++ is more beginner friendly.
I am too studying these days C++ only, and I find that actually friendly.
Yeah, it is friendly. Even I would say when I started preparing, I actually prepared and I was only coding in C++ only when I was in college. After moving to like tech jobs, I had to learn Java because everywhere people do code in Java only. C++ is not getting used anywhere, to be honest. But yes, interviews are not something that is specific to any programming language. You are allowed to code in any language that you know, so picking up something that you can learn easily is something I would advise people to do in college. That's what I did. I picked C++ because that was easy for me, and that time only goal was to crack the interview. I knew if I can crack interview and if I move to any company, I'll learn Java later. That was my plan and that actually worked.
So basically, you began up with C++ and you learned Java by the time, seeing the market trends.
Yes. I actually learned Java after moving to Android. So yeah, I
I
learned recently. Yeah.
That's actually then too far. बट दिस इज ऑल्सो टू मच इंस्पायरिंग. क्योंकि क्या होता है ना कि टेकिंग माई एग्जाम्पल और एनी बडीज एग्जाम्पल, आपने भी मेंशन करा है ना कि मुझे भी ऐसा लगता था कि जितने भी हायर पैकेजेस क्रैक कर रहे हैं वो शायद बहुत अच्छे होंगे, बहुत अच्छे कॉलेज से हैं, या फिर अलग ही होते होंगे. दैट इज ट्रू. बट आज जो आपने बात बताई है ना कि आई डेंट came up with the thought of being it, but once when I got into it, I had the mentality that if I have taken it up, I will make it up.
Correct.
So this is not something ki even if you're not someone who's too great at things, too fluent, you can still manage. You do have the spirit to keep you alive in this series or for your work.
Yes, for sure.
That's yeah. So ma'am, आपको तो alive आपके dream में रखा है. And you know there are so many I discussed about distractions as well. But what ideally you will say कि कुछ भी हो, you have your games, your things, adventures, things and dance things. But इतना तो you should dedicate to your studies per day. कितना टाइम आप कहोगे कि एक बिगिनर को भी इतना तो डेडिकेट कर ही देना चाहिए?
I won't emphasize on time. I would say like stick to your plan.
Okay.
मतलब अगर कभी ज्यादा है प्लान में चीजें करने को तो उसमें 8-10 घंटे भी लग सकते हैं. बट इफ देयर इज समथिंग लाइक यू कैन कवर इन 2-3 hours, दैट इज ऑल्सो सफिशिएंट. द प्लान ऐसा होना चाहिए कि ऑल्सो इफ यू हैव स्टार्टेड अर्ली, इट्स नॉट लाइक कि तुम्हें दिन में 8 घंटे ही देना है. इफ यू आर स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम फर्स्ट सेकेंड ईयर, इट्स फाइन. इवन इफ यू आर गोइंग like giving like a couple of hours to this, it is fine. And it is actually more than that. 2-3 hours maybe you can do good preparation. आई वुड से कि स्टार्ट अर्ली एंड जो भी प्लान आप बना रहे हो उस दिन के लिए कि मुझे ये चीज़ें आज कवर करनी है, ऑब्वियसली वो प्लान सेकेंड ईयर में कुछ और होगा, थर्ड ईयर में कुछ और होगा, और फोर्थ ईयर में कुछ और होगा जब नेक्स्ट डे आपका इंटरव्यू है, राइट? तो उस दिन यू हैव टू गिव मोर टाइम टू दैट, राइट? तो टाइम इज नॉट समथिंग कि ठीक है इतना टाइम देना है, एंड यू शुड स्टिक टू दैट प्लान कि ये इतना मुझे मीनिंगफुल करना है इस दिन में, चाहे वो कितना भी टाइम ले. आई थिंक कभी आप टाइम देते हो तो इफ आई एम सेइंग कि 8 घंटे पढ़ूंगी, राइट, बट मैं 8 घंटे में कुछ मीनिंगफुल नहीं निकल पाया और आई एम नॉट श्योर कि उस 8 घंटे में मेरा क्या रिजल्ट है मेरे पास, तो दैट इज नॉट अ गुड थिंग. आई मीन दिस इट्स नॉट राइट. आई मीन इतना टाइम दिया भी और कुछ निकला मीनिंगफुल आया भी नहीं, राइट? सो बेटर कि टाइम से ज्यादा उस प्लान पे स्टिक रहो जो भी तुमने उस दिन के लिए डिसाइड किया.
So the idea is before planning for your future, plan for your next day.
Yeah.
According to that, that's great. So you are basically a morning person.
Yeah.
So is this a habit yet or it has changed?
Yeah, it is a habit yet. I used to wake up at 6 or 6:30 every day. And people are like, in office की तुम इतनी सुबह क्यों उठ जाती हो and all. I'm like, ये आदत हो गई है. अब अभी भी अगर काम का भी कुछ ऐसा है जो बहुत प्रोडक्टिव में मुझे करना होता है या फिर बहुत कुछ टाइम टेकिंग या फिर कंफ्यूजिंग या फिर मुझे नहीं आता, आई ट्राई कि मैं उसको सुबह उठ के करूँ, सो दैट वो मेरा सुबह का टाइम जब मेरा माइंड थोड़ा शांत होगा तो आई विल बी एबल टू डू इट इजीली.
Ma'am, okay. I know this question is very subjective and can vary from person to person. But do you have some thoughts over, yeah, there is some difference in efficiency of a night owl and a morning person?
No, I think I have my sister. Okay, so she's a night owl. She used to work like entire day. She can work and she can be very productive. But I feel I am not that person. I can't. I just can't work after 10 or 10:30. I need to sleep. Even when I was in college और उसके exams भी होते थे, I used to sleep early only, like 11ish or something like that. I can't wake up after 11:30 or 12. सो आई फील कि ये डिपेंड करता है, मतलब जिसका भी उस टाइम एज आई मेंशन कि प्रोडक्टिविटी मैटर करती है कि तुम्हारी प्रोडक्टिविटी किस टाइम पे ज़्यादा है. इफ़ यू फील कि तुम रात में तुम्हें शांति मिलती है जब सब अपना अपना काम कर रहे होते हैं, सब सो रहे होते हैं, एंड यू आर मोर प्रोडक्टिव एट दैट टाइम, इट इज़ फाइन, यू कैन डू दैट. अभी ऐसा नहीं है कि सुबह ही ज़्यादा एफिशिएंट काम सबके लिए होगा, इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. बट आई फील कि मेरे लिए मॉर्निंग ज़्यादा काम करता है, तो या.
Okay, so ma'am, was this thing in your 10, 12 and before that as well? Have you been a morning person?
Yeah, I've always been a morning person. Even I was in fifth or sixth grade, I used to wake up in the morning and study for exams.
Have been it. and so now it's impossible to change. Ma'am, what sort of role the college has placed in your this journey?
I would say it has actually played a really important role. Sometimes I feel and I talk to my sister like, what if I would have cracked something good or like college, or if I would have gone to a good IIT or something like that. Then I feel like maybe शायद IIT या किसी भी अच्छे कॉलेज में जाने के बाद my dream इतना strong नहीं होता कि मुझे लाइफ में कुछ अच्छा चाहिए, and I want to change my life. Basically, when I was in RR college, I used to think every day कि भाई यार क्या चल रहा है लाइफ में, क्या है, अच्छा नहीं है, ये अच्छा नहीं है, वो अच्छा नहीं है. तो that actually motivated me a lot. So I would say कि, and college to be honest बहुत खराब भी नहीं था. My actually teachers have supported me. I would say जब मैंने कभी किसी टीचर से ये बोला कि आज मैं क्लास नहीं आऊँगी, I have some exam to give, I have something to do apart from this, they have actually not they have actually they have supported me. They knew कि this student is not someone who will bunk for like anything, a random thing, so they have actually supported me. So my college life was like okay, not that great or like full of fun, but I don't regret it. I feel it was a good decision to go there.
So basically, it nowhere matters if you had fun in your college times or not. If you are having fun in your life right now, you can compensate it with that time for sure.
Correct, correct. Yeah.
Okay. So now, ma'am, we have discussed about the routine and the differences too. So, ma'am, did you appear for any JE or such exams?
Yes, I did, but as I mentioned, I was not very inclined to do engineering at that time, so I didn't perform well, or that my parent hoped for. So yeah, it was like a very average performance, I would say. But yeah, I had appeared for that with my 12th only. So there was a time I was like my parents and I was having a discussion that whether we should appear like take a drop or and prepare again for J, but or should I just move on? So like my parents were okay about it. They could see that my heart was not fully in engineering, so they never forced me to repeat for J. But yes, they gently told me something that go for civil services later, finish your BTech first.
Okay. Ma'am, what was your, you must have got into so many companies before this, maybe as an intern or anything extra. What was your experience when you got a job for the first time?
I did. That was my dream for like 4 straight years. So when you won't believe I was not able to sleep for so many nights. For I think a couple of weeks, I was not able to sleep properly, and my parents were very upset about it, and they were very tense. Why are you not able to sleep? And I was like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not able to sleep. Every time I am thinking about what will I do in the office, how things will look like, and how will everything like be. So I was so excited. You won't believe. Yeah, that's I mentioning. I was not able to sleep. So and when I joined, everything felt like unreal and like a dream. So it was a very good experience. Right now I'm talking about it. I can recall those phase right now, though I'm not able to think about it because there's so many work and so much to complete at office. But that time was really good. Now when you are fresher, you don't have much responsibilities to finish. So that yeah, those days were the best, I think.
Okay, so was that in campus placement?
I don't know. It was off campus placements.
Off campus that time too? My God. You have worked actually a lot on yourself that it was nothing hard to you. Ma'am, if you're comfortable, if we could know the company, your first company.
Intuit is my first company. I joined Intuit back in July 2024, and right now I'm working at Intuit only. It's
So,
yeah,
was
almost.
5 LPA your opening package?
Yeah, it was my opening.
My God, now this is something very unreal for me.
I think लाइफ में आई थिंक वट एवर टाइम यू रियली वर्क हार्ड ना, उसके बाद वाला टाइम अच्छा हो जाता है. तो आई चोज कि ठीक है, अगर मेरा जेई इतना अच्छा नहीं हुआ, आई विल पुट दैट मच ऑफ एफर्ट इन 4 सालों में. So that's why मुझे like it was like हाँ just after the college.
So now, the things which you didn't do at college, are you enjoying those things in your job life or like that?
Actually, I regret few things. I feel ki I could have spent more time with my friends. I don't have my friends here, so I kind of miss those things. But apart from that, yes, I do enjoy going out, eating out, shopping, everything right now. Yeah, I do enjoy those things. But yeah, like friends, you won't get it after your college. So this is something that I wish कि मैंने ज़्यादा time दिया होता उस time पे. And my friends were always very complaining that you don't give time to me, you don't give time to us. So,
Time to my job things. So must be
yeah, I did not have that time, but my friends were also very supportive in that. They used to, they actually understood that this is important for me, and that's why I'm not able to give time to them.
so, ma'am. It's I feel now the time when we should end up or wrap up this podcast. One last advice. You know, it should be a compilation of all the things. One last advice to a beginner who actually doesn't know what to do and how to survive in this market.
I would say start early. I mean, even if you're a first year, second year, whenever you are thinking that I want this like software engineer job, start that time only. Start right away and follow the process and the pattern that I mentioned. Start with the basic programming language and the basic concepts, and then go forward. After, like, if you are comfortable in the coding language and the basic concepts, you can proceed with the other things, but start early. So many people I've seen in the college that they would say that placements ही तो है, थर्ड फोर्थ ईयर में करना है, अभी तो टाइम है. आई फील कि वो माइंडसेट ना नहीं होना चाहिए. फर्स्ट सेकेंड ईयर में भी स्टूडेंट should think about it at least, and they should be like serious about it. It's not like कि placements थर्ड फोर्थ ईयर में आएगा. आई थिंक पहले से स्टार्ट करो तो you will have an edge, so you'll perform better in the placements. So yeah,
So
start.
jab jab tabhi savera, if I've got up in second year, begin from that. And
Yeah.
ma'am, you mentioned in this podcast in the very beginning that if you're having someone what to do, what not to, it's basically having an edge. I feel we had you today. We have had that fine edge. The people, the audience, also us. When we'll revisit this video, we'll be learning so much. And your words not only like inspired me, not apart from me also. It will actually make people understand the value of hard work. How you came from a tier 3 college and managed cracking 45 LPA package. Okay, I people may not see 45 LPA package to be would have been that big if it would have been your opening package. But actually, this is so much. Like if you'll ask me this question, what do you expect as an job person or someone who's going to crack jobs? Maybe even if I'm too much confident on myself, coming from a tier 3 college with such skill, that maybe I'll regard it up to 12 to 15. Like something जो कि सपने में सोचने में भी काफी बड़ा लगता है. You have done that in real. This is
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your kind words. I think it means a lot.
this is not something kind or coming out to butter you up, but this is the reality. I understand when a girl comes out for studying from Bihar, having lot of responsibilities and the baggage of doing something hard, especially when wanted to join civil services, it's very hard. It's basically like कि पहले कुछ करना है, I have to set my foundation so that मैं अपने civil services की पढ़ाई खुद कर सकूँ.
Correct, correct.
I get it. I'm really very great having you today here. We are so thankful of yours for your time and for your work.
Thank you so much. Even I felt really good coming here, talking it out. Thank you so much for having me.